going on, everybody? It's your boy Breggy. It's in the house. Yeah, it's been a while. It's on YouTube. I'm supposed to take like a 3 or 4 week break. You know, go to fam, job search. It's my last job. It's a little slow. But anyway, enough about me. Today I want to talk about a video that just disturbs me to the core. So disturbing. I'm just lost for words right now. I'll just lay it down flat for you. It's about this mom, this Section 8 mom, just humiliate her daughter and post it on Facebook. I mean, it's like she just publicly exploit her daughter for how sanitary, how disgusted she looked, disgusted she leaves her room with this messy pads and clothes all over the floors and tubs being all musty and dirty. It just had her camera out there to her daughter. From the look of her, she looks dramatized. What she had to go through because of her mom. All because of her bad grade. I mean, come on. Trust me, when you're a parent, you don't. I understand you don't like children having coming home with bad grades. Believe me, I've been through that road. Like, if I come in with a bad grade, my mom just takes my toys and video games until I get my grades up. But yeah, back to the story. Like, it's more to that. Have you guys seen her mom? She's just fat as hell with a scarf all over her head, like an ant just coming here to chew every portion of her hair out of her scalp. It just cuts like a sailor. She didn't even sound pleasant. Well, coming from a black mother, you rarely see any pleasant coming through her lyrics. But anyway, I'm just horrified. I mean, coming from a victim of a verbally abuse. My father was verbally abusive. May he rest in peace. Like, but one thing he did not do is say he beats me, or well, I wouldn't say he exposed me, but I can go back when I would say 12 going on 13, or maybe, yeah, 13, that my dad made me have the video camera, the whole house, including my room, where everything was a mess, unorganized, just so he can because he said he's moving to Merlin with my brother, which that never happened. But yeah, he just had me video camera the whole house, just so he could expose not just me but everyone, my mom, how we live. And to tell you the truth, we don't really live like that. It's really him laying around watching sci-fi channels or audio channels. And not to mention he never was home. He never was home. So how can he have the audacity to expose us? He barely homes all the time. But I'm not doing the blame game. I'm just putting out my 2 cents about this video, because this is what I'm talking about. So parents, if you're gonna lead your children into the right path academically, stop exposing your children on Facebook, YouTube, any other social network media, because chances are you're gonna lead your children a lot worse than embarrassment. You might lead them into post-traumatic stress disorder, or possibly suicide. Because because the numbers of the suicide rate, it's high. It's higher than the crime rate. I could be exaggerating, but it's the truth. You're leading children to the path of death. Like because I'm sick and tired of parents thinking that exposing your children online just because their life is in the wrong path. It's your fault they're in the path. And she just say that since you don't go, since you don't get your grades up, you don't want to leave in the room all messed up with pads over, wearing a hair that's not yours. Don't you know? Excuse me, miss. Don't you know you're contradicting yourself? I mean, that's how you got the scarf in your head, wearing somebody's hair that's not yours. You have some audacity, sweetheart. And you're talking about why haven't you passed any grades? Let me ask you a question. Have you passed a grade on picking a man that you open your legs to have a child with? Ask yourself that. Are you going to embarrass your children? You're already embarrassing yourself having the children with the wrong guy. You're not even married either. And do you have a job, miss? Because if you have a job, you would get your daughter the hell out of that neighborhood. Parents, stop exposing your children on Facebook and YouTube, Twitter, because you're leading them straight to hell with suicide. I'm gonna sign off. Parents, take courtesy with your children. Get them out that neighborhood. Even if you have to move to Amsterdam or Amsterdam, Japan, Spain, Paris, anywhere that have a higher education, and getting these children out of this hellhole, take that opportunity. Greg Van Low.